2nd Street is becoming the welcome space for tourists in our city. We chatted with some of the design talent behind 2nd Street anchors La Condesa, the W Austin Hotel and Residences, and the new triplets, 2nd Bar and Kitchen, Bar Congress, and Congress at the Austonian, about their favorite design touches in their respective spaces and what they believe these new spaces say about Austin.
Developing a material palette that includes things like concrete, plaster, and steel, but by virtue of how we finish them and the colors we're using and the contrasts between them makes for a rich environment.
But the ceiling is by far my favorite thing in this room. It's pretty gutsy, and to me it says, hey, you don't have to take yourself so seriously. I could be sitting here in a ball gown, and you could be here in a t-shirt, and no one would look at us having drinks here together and think that either one of us were out of place, because it's Austin. And for me, it's kind of that, seeing that juxtaposition of people inspired kind of the juxtaposition of materials.
We looked at old Mexican architecture, old modernist Mexican architecture, which has a lot of texture. It's sort of clean modernism, but it's much richer in color and texture. So we ended up with a large room with very high ceilings. The mural was really inspired as almost a graffiti piece of sorts. The mural was actually cut up billboards that they got from Mexico. And then the foreground of that piece is the light fixture that we just kind of call the octopus light fixture, which is all made from off-the-shelf, just electrical supply house parts. I think what I'm proud of is the cast concrete stair that runs through the space that connects La Condesa to the bar upstairs in Alberti. But now that's been here a couple years, they've really hit their second wind, and it's just become like hopefully another neighborhood restaurant. But we're always trying to strike that balance between environments that are, designed forward, but also not sort of beating people over the head.
We definitely knew that we wanted all of the spaces to be uniquely different, but yet to really flow and connect as you transcend through each of the spaces.
Bar Congress, my favorite design feature there is definitely the leather bar die.
A few years back I went to a UT football game, and afterwards went to the drag and found these two vendors, Pixie and Link, and we commissioned them to make all of the leather straps for the bar die. It was important to me to make sure that the restaurants were unique and fit into the city of Austin and not totally something that you could find in any other city.
So I knew that I wanted to create that warm, casual, but almost like a modern rustic appeal.
People do not like pretentiousness here, and I can't say that I blame them. You can really overdo it, and you can also overdo it by trying to be too cool.
Well, because I think people here have an easy sort of hospitality about them, so we wanted the restaurant to reflect that.
Since we are in the newest tower of downtown Austin, the highest tower, I wanted it to still connect to the neighborhood feeling of the city.
I'm just super excited to see of the other things that are going to be happening next door, the other developments that eventually will sort of occur that will stitch the city together a little bit more on the waterfront.